Hello and greetings, everyone. Oh, thank you for your patience. I know we are starting a little bit late right now, but this is Tony at LBHQ East watching the sunset in Orlando while there are bright suns ahead out in Anaheim. Mike, what's going on?
Hey Tony, every day that goes by, I consider becoming a Luddite, and abandoning all technology more and more.
I would like to think I could. I don't know that I could though. I like
I probably couldn't
electricity,
either,
yeah.
sadly. But
Anyway,
we're on Batu. We're in Black Spire Outpost right now. I started here today, because usually we end up here anyway.
in most cases.
Yeah. So there's a couple new things here. I got the they're doing this build a droid thing, which is very exciting for me as a collector. You have to buy a droid. Well, you don't have to do any of it really. But you have the opportunity to purchase a little droid action figure each month, and then it comes with the piece. Each one comes with a piece to build another droid. Like at the end of I think 6 months, you'll have built another droid. I'll show you the box as we get into the droid depot.
Yeah, I know. I remember when it was announced. I helped put the page up on laughingplace.com, and it did say the January to June would be a new droid, and then it sounds like July to the end of the year will be you build bonus pieces.
Right. You know what's really weird? Not to go back to the tech issues thing, but on the image that I'm looking at on my phone, it's a mirror image of what I'm seeing in reality, which is super bizarre. I don't know why, and I don't know how to change it.
Well, I'm just glad we had enough duct tape and chewing gum to get this going.
Yes. Anyway, okay. This is R5K6. It's a droid apparently in the background of the Rebel hangar on Yavin in the original Star Wars movie. He's red and black colored astromech droid. You can see the X-wing there behind him on Yavin. And then each droid is going to come with a different part of this droid, TC332. So today I got the torso with this one, and then eventually you build the whole thing, and you'll have 7 after only having paid for 6. That's 20 bucks a pop.
And how much are they each?
$20 minus whatever discounts may apply. They also have the Valentine's Day droid 2-pack, which is very cute. And Rebecca and Doobie, I think, had expressed interest in that. That's not my thing, not the kind of thing I would get.
What is so R2 LVU? Obviously, love you. What's INO? What am I missing?
So it's I love you.
Oh,
I know. Like like Han and Leia. Yeah,
I'm there.
And then in Arabesh here, there's they're each holding half of a heart, and it says beep and boop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel dumb about the I know thing. I'll tell the story, so our viewers will also enjoy my embarrassment with this one. My wife and I were watching Trivial Pursuit, hosted by LeVar Burton, which was a game show that has been around for a little bit, I guess, but we only covered it last night.
And that was after he had briefly temporarily hosted Jeopardy, right? And they didn't pick him as the permanent.
That's my understanding. Yeah. But the clue it was like this chemical, and it was a scientific name for whatever it was in a plant, is featured in the black, white, and green versions of this drink. And I idiotically, with 100% confidence, said Mountain Dew. The answer is tea. There's black, green, and white teas. Which comes from tea leaves. And I was talking about, and my friend called me laughing because the story made it around. And he said, I don't think there's a white Mountain Dew. And I'm like, isn't there like a code black?
Oh, there's definitely there's gotta be I think original Mountain Dew is, it's not white. I guess it's more like a yellowish green, right?
Yeah, that's what I figured the green was, but moving on. Let's catch up with some comments.
Speaking of different colored beverages.
Yeah. Good evening from Lakeland. Be our guest. Hello. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And Tyler, hi, guys. Happy Fun Friday. It is a fun Friday. Now to your colored beverages, Mike.
So here at the milk stand in Black Spire Outpost, there's a new flavor as of yesterday. So previously we've had blue milk and green milk. Now there's pink milk. I tried it. I enjoyed it. There's a video that's coming soon, probably. Do you have any follow-ups?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Somebody privately messaged me different colors of Mountain Dew, and there is a clear Mountain Dew, so if that counts as white.
Okay. Notably, the green milk is no longer on the menu, but I asked, and you can still get a green milk if you would like.
So what does the pink milk taste like?
It tasted to me like bubble gum.
Okay.
Which reminded me,
or juicy fruit, or like something that
like,
came in a baseball package of cards.
Yeah, and the kind you get in the cards. Yeah.
Okay.
There's also a drink in Oga's Cantina over here called the Taco Donna Quencher that to me also tastes like bubble gum. So it's kind of like a frozen, non-alcoholic version of the Taco Donna Quencher. If you're familiar with that, that would be my comparison. By the way, Oga's now is walk up. You may have heard you no longer need a reservation or
in California.
Correct.
Yeah. I just want to point that out for anybody, because especially in Galaxy's Edge, if you're just tuning in, we are in Disneyland in California. It's almost like I have a thing that I could say that. Hold on. But yeah, the whole troubleshooting thing has me frazzled, so I'm catching up with some stuff.
Okay.
But yeah. We are in Disneyland. This is not Galaxy's Edge in Florida, so I just want to make that clear that the walk-up thing is for California, not
right.
In Florida, you still have to have a reservation. I think there's a walk-up list available sometimes, but they still do reservations there.
Right.
Are you excited for the new updates coming to this?
I am. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what they're doing. That's going to be in May. We're getting an update to Smuggler's Run with the Mandalorian and Grogu.
I'm excited because the only position I really enjoy on this ride, and I know I'm in the extreme minority on this, is in fact engineer.
Yeah, you are in the minority, but I know Rebecca is also in the minority, so maybe there are more people than you would think.
We're just all hiding. Got it.
Yeah, the quiet majority of people like to be in the back and press buttons.
But yeah, and engineer will supposedly be the one that chooses the destination of the new one.
Right.
And what else do we have going on in Galaxy's Edge today?
I think that's all the new stuff. We can go look around the rest of the park. We don't have to stay here.
Huzzah!
What else is happening at Disneyland? The holiday season is theoretically over, but many of the decorations are still up, I've noticed. I'm sure they will be taken down very soon.
Where are those at? I'm sure we'll see them.
In downtown Disney and Main Street, USA.
My wife and I the other night were watching another live streamer from Disneyland, and they walked by the treehouse, and I saw that the wheel was working.
So the wheel is always working. The rope system attached to the wheel, was that working?
It was not in the video because we were like, "Oh, is it going? Is it going?" Because from far away you could see it turning, and I know the other one isn't like noticeably quicker, I should say. But as he got closer, it was very much not working. No.
I think they gave up on that.
One Gideon Mosley 1237 says you should ride the canoes.
Oh man, I don't know.
I am all about that idea, but with as much technical difficulty we've had already, I don't want you juggling the phone while being able to paddle.
Not something I can do with one hand. unfortunately. I would love to, otherwise, maybe not.
If I make it out there again soon, I'll go, and then you could film, and I'll row.
Okay. By the way, I want to mention we saw this new documentary last night, Disneyland Handcrafted, which is excellent, and I think everyone who's a fan of Disney parks should watch it. It gives you a great idea of the trials and tribulations they went through building this place originally. And you could kind of watch it from, take shape from an empty lot formerly in Orange Grove to becoming at least the Disneyland that it was when it opened.
Well, I was going to ask, was there a section in this documentary about how they incorporated Star Wars Galaxy's Edge into the opening day plans of Disneyland?
No, it's really just that year. It's the year that it took to build. So if they continue making, maybe they'll just keep making more of these documentaries about each year in Disneyland's history. Eventually, they'll get there to building Galaxy's Edge.
I think the follow-up to Disneyland Handcrafted would be Walt Disney World IPA. So.
Right. I like it.
Epcot Center cold brew.
No, it's good though. I think people will like it. I'm bothered by a very like film nerd archival thing about it that most people are not going to care at all.
Can you talk about it, or you're not allowed to?
Yeah, well, I can tell you. No, so up through the 50s ish, most film images were 4:3 aspect ratio, which is about the shape of an old cathode ray tube television set. They call it the Academy aspect ratio. It's close to a square. And then when television came out, the movies in the theater started incorporating like widescreen images, and eventually TV caught up, and we got widescreen televisions that are about 16:9 aspect ratio. And this movie, because it's playing on Disney Plus, it's 16:9. So they took these old films and they cropped them to fit the 16:9. So the top and bottom are cut off.
Yeah.
Through the whole movie, and it kind of bothered me a bit, but I understand why they did it.
A lot of Seinfeld fans have the same complaint about going to Netflix.
Exactly.
I was secretly hoping for something like I don't know if you've been paying attention. There's a new ad campaign, and there was some controversy, at least in certain fan circles, because it shows "quote unquote" archival home footage from 1997, but we've dated it back to 2008.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I didn't know if there's going to be any of that shenanigans in there, but I'm going to give you a challenge, and you don't have to do it right now, but kind of think about it. And this makes me fear like you're going to lock up and get silent for the rest of the stream, but I want you to think about it, because I know you're going to do it eventually anyway.
Yeah.
I want, by the time we end this stream, like we'll close it out with your Letterboxd review for Disneyland Handcrafted.
Oh, well, I've already written it. You could just go to Letterboxd and read it. And in fact, it's much what I just said to you.
Okay.
I did really like the documentary. I think everyone should watch it. If I had made it, I mean, this might be a Disney thing too, because they want people to watch on Disney Plus, and they wanted to fill the widescreen image. I understand, but if it were up to me, I would have kept the original footage in its original format.
Well, a little inside LP, we almost had your 4:3 ratio for our stream today.
Yeah.
But
we're passing through Sleeping Beauty Castle here, and a big chunk of the movie is spent watching the crews build the castle. And it's just so fascinating to see how they put this thing together. It really gives you a better appreciation of the work that went into building this place.
it doesn't seem that holidays are completely over based on
Yeah,
this camera
that's what I'm
shot.
saying. The decorations are still here. I imagine those will be down soon.
Be Our Guest says they are looking forward to watching it this weekend.
Not this weekend. I think it's the 22nd that it's coming out on Disney Plus. There's footage of the drawbridge being lowered in the movie. But you've seen that before.
January 22nd is correct. Is that when the show go up and down, or is it like when it went down for the final time? Or
I think it was on the opening day when they lowered it in the documentary. I'm not sure if that footage has been out there before.
That's what I'm curious to see, because I feel it's strange to me, because they're always finding this footage that has had 70 years plus now to be found.
Right.
So I feel like at a certain point you're going to run out of the term "never before seen."
Can we do?
That's what they're saying. A lot of this has not been seen before, but I don't know how much, like what percentage of it is new.
Fred, watching what? We're talking about Disneyland Handcrafted, the new documentary from Leslie Iwerks, coming to Disney Plus and YouTube.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
Yeah.
You could just watch it on YouTube, I guess. Well, I mean, might as well watch on Disney Plus if you're a subscriber.
I have an always growing playlist of like hype videos, as you have seen sometimes before on, if you watch a stream with me and Mike, where I'll use old commercials and stuff like that. And that will definitely be added into that YouTube playlist for sure. Because I also have all kinds of older. I know on one of the Disney Treasures DVDs, there's a bonus feature of Tony Baxter and some other Disney historians watching at that time newly found reels of the construction from like time-lapse cameras all around the park.
Okay.
And you can see the gazebo that was in Main Street go back and forth before they decided to get rid of it altogether. And that was there on opening day, yeah?
This was not here on opening day.
That is correct. No, that came in the 90s. I want to say 94, but that might have been Florida.
I guess I'll go through Adventureland. But yeah, if you peek down,
Mickey's birthday, 93.
Okay. Is that November 18th?
That is correct.
Yeah. Get that. If you look down to the end of Main Street there, you can see the Christmas tree is still up.
Is it decorated or is it just a tree? Okay.
It is still decorated. It's still there. I'm expecting when I'm back here next week, it'll be gone.
Fred, isn't she up Iwerks' granddaughter? That is correct.
And daughter of Dawn Iwerks, who I learned about a little bit writing about her and her father. And Dawn Iwerks helped innovate some of the like 360-degree camera technology that they've used.
Wasn't he part of Circle Vision?
Yeah.
Circle Vision 360?
Right.
I don't remember that driver's name, but that fire truck driver has been here for over 25 years, I think.
Yeah.
We're heading into Adventureland.
Now your image is not a mirror image, right?
No.
Like this sign reads Adventureland to you.
Yes.
Because on my screen it starts with a D.
And Denala Retnavina.
Exactly.
Look to the left. What is that? Like, it seemed like there's like a something that maybe I just don't remember it, but it looked like there was like a gazebo, not a gazebo, but like some kind of like lattice work or something on the left. Maybe I just don't remember it.
It's just where Adventureland ends and the Jolly Holiday Bakery starts. Yeah.
So this is one of the notorious pinch points of Disneyland.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah. In fact, they've done a lot of work over the years to try to clear that up.
We were at Epcot the other night, and in one of their more notorious pinch points, kind of near the UK pavilion, they not closed, but cast members were out halfway into it and having people do limbo. And I was like, if you went 100 feet further away in any direction, this would be more acceptable. But in this exact spot is the worst case scenario you could be doing this at.
I'm also kind of swimming upstream here, which is my own fault.
I'm noticing. I'm gonna say, did Phantasmic just let out? But it's far too early for that. And do people still see Phantasmic? I know that dragon isn't back yet.
It's not. I'm sure people are still watching it though.
As you swim upstream, Chrissy says, "Stay safe."
Thanks.
I also watched another live stream of Phantasmic, I would say within the last couple of weeks, and really nothing was working. Maleficent didn't even lift up. She just kind of stood there on the ground on the stage, waving her staff, and then things just got on fire. And I was like, "Come on, guys!"
I gave you the perfect opportunity to make your bizarre joke.
I missed it. I was ranting about Phantasmic still. Josh Wilson 5737 says this is among the worst of all of Disney pinch points.
Indiana Jones pinball status here and working.
Okay, we haven't checked on a while, have we?
Yeah. Oh, somebody's playing right now.
What?
Stressing.
Is that a good score?
I don't know.
Hi, guys. Hi to you, Robert. I like that we're standing here watching this guy, but I know we're mostly because you're interested in watching him play.
I got somewhat of a status, but
Be Our Guest has an interesting question. What are your thoughts about the new ending at Jungle Cruise? When did they change the ending?
Oh, so does he mean like
that 3D printed canoe is what I'm thinking.
Oh, I thought he meant the Trader Sam animatronic being removed, but I guess that's been like 5 years.
That was also a long time ago too.
So I think that's one of the things I got to do today. After the stream, I'll go and check that out.
So we'll revisit that question on our next stream, Be Our Guest.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
What is it? Do you know what it is, Tony? So I know what to look for.
It's a 3D printed canoe.
Okay.
I don't know where. I just know it's somewhere in the ride.
Is it advertised as such? Like, will I be able to tell that it's 3D printed?
That's what my thing is. I ideally no, because if they made it like a big deal, I would think no. But yeah. Oh, treehouse check.
No, it's not working. I never expect it to be working anymore.
I don't know why that was so sad to me.
I'm just giving up.
I don't expect
it just tastes like defeat.
Speaking of Phantasmic, what is going on this bridge with the walkways here?
Yeah.
It was pretty busy. Nice crowd today.
No, a lot of money.
Be Our Guest says, I think the canoe is right at the beginning next to the hut in the loading area of Jungle Cruise. I'll look into that and verify before you go. Yes.
Okay. Holiday decorations are still up in Norland Square.
Now, is that a seating area again, or is it back to a store?
Oh, it's back to a store. The
Okay.
seating area lasted for a week,
Yeah,
maybe.
it was something ridiculous. Yeah.
Here's some Phantasmic merch.
What? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that zip up hoodie
Yeah.
that you're right next to.
Oh yeah, the shirt's nice. The hoodie is nice.
Oh, that's cute.
Is there anything on the back of that?
Yes. Oh, it's pretty good.
Does that mean Ursula will come back into that show? She hasn't been there since the 90s,
I guess I agree.
maybe early 2000s.
Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe better.
She used to be a big floating barge, and it had like the tentacles waving and everything like that. It was big, and now it's on the mist. And then in 2010, for Summer Nightastic, they had Flotsam and Jetsam as jet skis that kind of went around.
So one of my best friends has a 2-year-old son, and for Christmas I got him this set of Mickey pirate toys, like bath toys, and the little golden book of Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Do you say Caribbean and you just have to force yourself to do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do, because I mean, either way now I get confronted about it because I used to say Caribbean and I corrected myself because people would mock me.
In any other circumstance, I'll say Caribbean. But for Pirates of the Caribbean, I'll say Caribbean. Sometimes I'll also say Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort or Caribbean Beach Resort, because that's the hotel here in Florida. And I'll kind of go back and forth on that one. But like, if I'm talking about the islands, it's
Okay, so I had three.
but any other thing, it's Caribbean. But the attraction or even the movie, Caribbean.
Oh, we've got some live music happening here.
Ooh,
from the Bootstrappers, I believe.
Will we be able to hear it with your earbuds?
Oh, good question. Maybe not.
I don't hear anything right now, so.
Do you want me to unplug?
That is up to you.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You're okay.
They are starting to cut out audio-wise. If you get closer or just keep going.
Okay, I right earbuds back here.
Okay. Yeah, they were kind of going in and out there. I was saying if we go closer, but if not, we can just keep going.
Okay. I have a question about this band. Take a look, and then I'm going to ask you as I'm walking away.
Yo.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
I think one of those guys, the big stand-up bass player, is in Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies at Knott's Berry Farm. I guess that would make sense though, because he used to be here.
Okay, I'm gonna have you turn around and go back the other way and casually get another glance at them.
Okay. Here we go. Gonna swim upstream again.
And walk through everybody's picture of getting a picture with that door for whatever reason. People
Oh, and
always
Jack
want pictures
Sparrow's
with
over
that
here.
door.
All right, ready? Here we go.
The one who just raised his arm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Am I right?
So
recognize that smell.
I don't know because I'm not familiar with Knott's Berry Farm. Well, I am familiar with Knott's Berry Farm, but in terms of the day-to-day operations of the performers there. However,
We're ready to go
one
now.
at Tory Lion 954 Horror says 100% he is.
I know that person.
And at Josh Wilson, a 5737, who I know, and you do too, technically. Mike swims upstream at Notorious Pinch Point is a great show theme.
Here's the iconic Rivers of America. We still have them here.
Yes.
Another great portion of the Disneyland handcrafted documentary, getting to watch them build the Rivers of America. They talk about how the first time they filled it up, it just drained right again, just emptied itself. So they had to figure out a way to kind of plug up all the leaks.
Wasn't it clay?
I forget what they said they settled on. How they did it ultimately.
Lana points out that Pirates is a short line. I couldn't tell there were so many people, but I don't think any of them were standing around. I think they were all on the move.
Here comes the canoe, Davy Crockett Explorer canoe. Kids have life jackets.
That's
I
good.
still got a little bit of the aftertaste of the pink milk going.
And what does the aftertaste taste like?
It just tastes like bubble gum still.
BR Guest wants to know if they talk about Walt paying for the Mark Twain in the documentary.
Paying for the mark. They showed so what was really cool is we watched it in the theater at the Disney Studio lot in Burbank. And as you probably know, a lot of this stuff for Disneyland was built right there on the lot and then driven down here to Anaheim.
Yeah.
So it was weird, like seeing footage of them building the Mark Twain riverboat. And then I guess it came apart in pieces and they loaded it all on trucks and drove them down from Burbank down here to Anaheim. So it was cool, like being there where that stuff started. And then now I'm here today where it ended up. And the Mark Twain, where is it? It must be on the other side of the island right now.
En route.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good part too. I don't know what's the story about him paying for it.
I've not heard that. I know he did. He had some kind of personal involvement with the acquisition of the trains. And I don't know if this was in the 50s or years later, but I know that there was a separate union created for the drivers of the train. That way he could go in and take over whenever he wanted, and it wasn't like a union violation. But yeah. Either that or that's all lore that I was taught when I drove the trains at Magic Kingdom. But
all right. I didn't know that you drove the trains at Magic Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Haunted Mansion Holiday is still going. Do we know when that wraps up?
I will look it up.
I go this way. Oh yeah, I see the Mark Twain going by the other side.
January 11th is the last day it'll be open. It will close on January 12th.
Okay. So that's tomorrow. No, Sunday. Sunday's the last day.
If this is true, this is record times. The classic will reopen January 23rd. I feel like it's never that fast.
So now it's January 23rd till like when does it shut down again to become Haunted Mansion Holiday? Like
Usually
beginning
like
of
the end
August?
August.
But well, this year, 2025, it was August. It was like mid-August when it opened, when Haunted Mansion Holiday opened.
Yeah.
So it's like less than half of the year now. Is maybe a little over 6 months. I don't know. Is regular standard classic Haunted Mansion.
I don't know. I always think of when two girls confronted Ryan Gosling in a parking garage for their Instagram or TikTok or whatever.
Right.
And they're like, "What do you like? Do you like Haunted Mansion Holiday or Haunted Mansion?" He's like, "Really? You're gonna ask me that right now?" He's like, "No, I'm just saying at Halloween I like spooky. I don't like Christmas. So no, I don't.
Right.
I don't like it being there all the time."
It's a fair point.
B, our guest, is elaborating a little bit. Oh, the story goes that Walt Disney personally financed the building of the Mark Twain. According to Wikipedia, it does not say how much, though.
Okay, no, I don't think they. He does.
I mean,
He does talk about money. There's a section of audio from archival interview of Walt talking about money and how he really only thinks of money as like a way to do other things. Like he's not somebody who wants to just like save up a bunch of money. He was really just using any money that he made to do more stuff with it, which
I was going to say
admirable.
pretty much technically he bankrolled Disneyland when it wasn't ABC bankrolling Disneyland.
Right.
You know?
Well, I'm not going to go back to Galaxy's Edge. You want to go further into Bayou Country, or should I just turn around?
Let me go check out Winnie the Pooh and then turn around.
Okay. 35 minutes for Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
And how long to dry after you're off? More than 35 minutes, I'm guessing.
Right.
Fred, we kind of talked about this already. He wants to know if the documentary any good. Mike said he likes it. Everybody should watch it on Disney Plus later on. Although he does have one minor complaint about the aspect ratio.
Yeah, I feel like preserving the original aspect ratio is always the preferred way to go for me, and this kind of breaks that rule. But I understand it. I understand why they did it.
So, how familiar with like Florida lore and history are you with Disney World?
Probably a little bit, but not as much as some of the other folks at Laughing Place.
That's fair. Do you know the River Country theme song?
I don't think I do.
Okay, so basically it goes River Country, big River Country. It's a hoot, it's a holler, it's a wild jamboree, or a water jamboree. You're in Bayou Country. You probably already know where I'm going with this.
You want them to rejigger the
I don't
theme
want
song.
them to do it, but now it's stuck
them.
in my head as Bayou Country.
Okay.
Bayou Country, big Bayou Country. Should have been Critter Country, but anyway. They're still critters. Literally, Tiana is rounding up critters for her band.
I point this out every once in a while, but this is a little semi-hidden waterfall back here that I don't think a lot of people appreciate.
So in the documentary, do they talk about how all the waterways at Disneyland are connected?
Not really.
Okay. It makes me wonder if this is in any way necessitated or necessary, rather, for that cycle.
They talk a lot about the berm.
Yeah.
They talk about, there's some great footage of building the Jungle Cruise and some of the workers like going down, like having to go down and dive into the water for fixing various things. And that's always terrified me. Like, I think that, I remember stumbling upon the term submechanic phobia or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like fear of large machines that are lurking under the surface of the water. And you see like these divers going in like the hippo pool and the Jungle Cruise. I'm just like, I would be, I think, more scared to go in there than an actual river with hippos in it.
Josh Wilson, River Country, gone too soon. Rip.
Now, were you there when we were talking about the possibility of? It was in Parks Talk this week. So you've seen Zootopia too, I'm sure.
Of course.
And I just feel like that Marsh Market area is ready made to become a Disney water park.
I
don't know.
I hear that argument. Yes.
Yeah, but they were saying because Blizzard Beach already has its own theme, and then Hurricane Harbor wouldn't really fit there. And then Jeremiah joked, well, there's this other third water park that they could use, but they're already building a resort there, right? So
correct. And when you said Hurricane Harbor, I think you mean Typhoon Lagoon, not the Six Flags, not the Six Flags Magic Mountain System Park.
Same difference.
But what's funny though is, to his point, if they didn't build that resort there and clear it out and kind of redid the area that has been left abandoned for 20 years, it looks a lot like it could have been Marsh Market. It could also go out to that certain island that's in the middle of Bay Lake and do something there that would be in the same vein. But what do I know? I just live stream with you, Mike.
Did you like Zootopia too?
I like Zootopia too a lot. I liked it better than the first one, to be honest.
Oh yeah, okay. I liked it too. I was really impressed with the design of the areas. It's really neat. The environments.
I'm with no spoilers. It did have a twist I did not see coming.
Okay.
And even in the first, and I think that might be why I like it more than the first one, because in the first one I kind of figured it out pretty quick. But and in the second one I was what? Just excited for the third one with birds.
Right. Well, you just gave a big spoiler. You said no spoilers, and then you spoiled the.
Oh no, I meant in terms of the plot of the second one.
Okay.
At the end of the second one, there's the tease that there are birds.
You don't consider that a spoiler?
No.
Okay.
Because it's not crucial to the enjoyment of the second one.
Okay.
Although I'm also of the camp, by even saying no spoilers, you're hinting that there is something to spoil.
Right.
So you're going to be on edge or anticipatory. So
fair enough.
Be our guest who liked my song earlier, asking for a second verse. I would if I could remember it. Be our guest also asked, do you think that Walt Disney World should invest in a fifth gate to manage the crowds rather than keep building more resorts? I think they need to further develop the parks they already have. Right now, Epcot has 5 rides. Animal Kingdom, how do I even put this? There's no surprise to why they're giving free tickets away this summer. Because Animal Kingdom has 4 things that'll be open this summer. Epcot has, without thinking too hard, Guardians, Remy, Frozen, Test Track, Soarin', and a Greenhouse boat ride. Most people skip that. They're not Disney diehards either.
That's my first stop at Epcot, living with the land.
I don't know. I don't know who Ship and Shore Adventures is, but I like them. Yeah, you said no spoilers, and I was both on edge and anticipatory. So you're welcome. Sorry, everybody. I do believe it actually did surpass that record. Fred, can Zootopia 2 become the highest grossing animated movie of all time? I think it just passed that within the last couple of days.
I think that's right.
Well, okay, not if you're not okay. Sorry, American made, because I know that one in China that did.
What is that called? Nija or something?
Bonkers, yeah.
I think about it.
There's the Mark Twain riverboat.
So when was the last time you were at Tom Sawyer Island?
Oh, it's probably been 2 or 3 months.
Your reaction. Oh, that sounded like if I like. When was the last time you saw X family member? Like, oh, been
Well,
a
sometimes
while.
every once in a while we do the parks talk live from the park, and sometimes I'll go over there because it's relatively quiet.
Yeah.
And then the only thing that really interrupts the stream noise-wise is the steam whistle from the Mark Twain riverboat,
Yeah.
which is very loud. I just in the documentary last night, I just watched the two guys like installing these steam pipes. I don't know,
Yeah.
what would you call them?
Smokestacks.
Smokestacks. That's the word. Thank you.
Okay.
And that ornamentation that goes in between them.
Mhm.
There's a whole section of the documentary where you watch that being put together.
A whole section.
Yeah, well, a scene, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a whole section dedicated to the Mark Twain itself. So
And we can't hear them. I see the steam, but I can't hear anything. Those aren't characters ribbon dancing. Speaking of Fantasmic. When was the last time you saw Fantasmic?
I want to say it was the night that the Peter Pan section returned.
Okay. Because I know I distinctly remember one night you could have watched Fantastic.
Yes, I know. I'll never live it down.
Am I the only one that gives you that much hard time about it?
I think you and Doobie.
Okay. For those just joining us, Mike was in the park that very day that the dragon no longer existed or decided not to exist anymore.
Yeah.
And instead of watching the show that night, didn't you go see a movie or something?
Yeah, I made my wife go see Ari Aster's Beau is Afraid with me.
I know.
And she'll never let me forget that either.
Yeah.
That's who I was getting at when I said it, because I don't think it was just me that did it. So
I don't try to make people upset, but it seems to happen a lot.
you don't make me upset because of that. I just think it's funny that
No, I just mean like every year at Thanksgiving we do jigsaw puzzles, and every year I choose a puzzle, and the entire week people are just angry at me because of my choice and jigsaw puzzle. And this year I chose one. I was like, oh, everybody's gonna love this one, and it's not gonna be too difficult. And it was the same thing the whole week. People were like, Mike, why did you choose this puzzle? It's awful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Josh Wilson points out a sacrifice was made that day for Mike's Letterboxd.
Well, I wasn't.
April
I wasn't
22nd, 2024.
I wasn't a Letterboxd member yet, but I did rate the movie on there. I just haven't written a review.
I started mine, and I got like 3 things on there, and then I haven't touched it. So,
okay, that's my addiction really right now. Letterboxd.
We have a mutual friend in Laughing Places, Extinct Attractions journalist, Mr. Cole Gariak.
Yeah.
And he was in Florida recently, and he told me that he and his wife miss television because they're trying to keep up with your Letterboxd account. So
yeah,
they don't watch TV or something like that.
It's the same thing really with me. I completely stopped playing video games, but we do have a few TV shows that we still watch. Like we had to watch Pluribus, and what else are we watching? We're gonna finish. We still haven't finished Severance, and then we got to go back and do like Fallout is currently coming out, and a couple other things. But yeah, it's mostly been movies lately.
Can you go back through the main strip of Frontierland, kind of
Yes.
past Rancho.
Sure.
And I'm going to say it the way you and I learned how to say it properly on that same day after years of saying it wrong. Rancho del Zocalo.
Okay.
Do you remember that? I remember that.
Who told us that?
You and I were both in the press thing for Pixar Fest.
Okay.
And they're like, and we have some new items coming to Rancho del Zocalo.
Maybe they said it wrong.
Maybe that's true.
That's
But
how
like,
I always
there was a
assume the
murmur
other person is
amongst
saying
me
it
and
wrong.
you and maybe a couple others like, oh, is that how it's said?
Zocalo. I would say Zocalo. I think I still do say Zocalo. Somebody's meeting over here. Oh, it's Mirabelle. She's crouched
It's
down over
pronounced
there.
Zorro Tacos, and when Zach Brooks also says Zorro Tacos,
Fair enough.
because if you go look at the mural, there's Zorro there. So I agree, it's Zorro Tacos. Actually, let's show all of our viewers. We're gonna make this happen. It's called Zorro Tacos. I'm sure in the next 10 years it'll be Coco Tacos. But
Wait, you want me to go to the mural? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, go up to that mural. We want to see Zorro in the place they invented Doritos.
Wasn't Rebecca Mosley saying that this chimney here is original to Frontierland, like it's from the 50s?
Oh, maybe. I don't recall. Yeah, see? Boom. Zorro Tacos, everybody. I also pointed at my monitor when I said boom. See, there it is. So
see, when I point, people can see it, but when you
Yeah.
point, nobody can see. Frontierland.
out of the night, the ground beef is right. It's Zorro Tacos.
We still have our shooting gallery.
Ours is a DVC lounge now. So if you want to buy some Disney timeshare that aren't timeshares, but they totally are timeshares, head over to our former one. But here at Disneyland, you could still. I don't shoot things. There you go. I was like, how do I phrase this without getting dinged on YouTube?
It just makes me want to go back to Casa Bonita.
You went pretty recently, right?
We were there about a year ago.
Okay.
Pretty much exactly, actually. Because it was when all the fires were happening here in LA.
That's right. Because you were on my people I care about to call list.
Oh, thanks.
And or at least message.
Yeah.
And, you're like, I'm in Colorado. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I mean,
I'm worried about your belongings then.
we were still extremely nervous about the whole thing and had to deal with some of our own stuff regarding the fires, but we did not have as bad of an experience as many other folks did.
I don't worry.
All right, let's go to Tomorrowland.
Perfect. I am going to ask for an update.
Yeah, it's still there.
I still want to see it.
Okay.
It was you that shared it in the group chat, right?
Did I?
It was a tweet that somebody
Oh,
shared.
yeah. Somebody said, oh, they must be.
I think at this point, Disneyland's trolling us.
Yeah. I was going to say punking, but that would be 25 years ago.
Yeah, that was if it was 2006. Is Gideon still watching? Gideon, if you're still watching, tell us what you think punking means.
No, I'm trying to tell you.
My favorite part about this whole NCAA project thing being a loose term, is that it was pre-COVID. It was like Galaxy's Edge. Like that was the point of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like you can't blame, oh, well, it was the pandemic shutdown. No, this was well before that.
Well, didn't somebody say like whoever was in charge of this particular project is no longer with the company, and it just kind of like fell through the cracks. I don't know.
I had
I'm sure
heard that too, but then have somebody else go to Lowe's and buy the new planner box. Like, it's not that big of a project.
What that started in 1950?
It is very strange that they still have the concept art here,
Yeah,
and it's like a
sun
tomorrow
faded.
that will never arrive.
Zoom in. Well, you can't really zoom in with this app,
Oh, I
but
can
like
get closer.
it's sun faded. That's how long it's been there. We're almost pushing. Yeah, at this point, it's almost 10 years. Was it 2017 or 2019?
No, I don't know.
2019 was when Galaxy Edge opened. So I would think it might have been announced in 2017. Oof.
What time is the barely necessity? So,
Is that tonight?
oh, I thought you said we were running into their time.
Oh, no. That was something else entirely.
Oh, I see.
I was like, that's on Tuesdays. So yes, folks, if you like live content like this, be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and you'll get notified. One of our programs is a show called Barely Necessities that celebrates all the latest and greatest Disney merchandise from your favorite online retailers all the way to the shelves of the Disney parks. And that takes place on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. We kind of got a glimpse of some new merchandise earlier with that Phantasmic stuff. I had not seen that before.
Yeah,
That's not to say it's new, but I have not seen it.
me neither. I hadn't seen it either. So is this no, this Pizza Planet rocket is not the original that was here, the TWA one or whatever,
Moonliner,
right?
no.
Is
no.
it? It's just like
Um,
it's meant to evoke that.
Yeah, so I remember I did a deep dive because I do like the Moonliner rocket. I liked it a lot more. I know I'm the Pixar guy. I do not like that Pizza Planet rocket. I am a aficionado of the original Moonliner, and there
Okay.
was like a whole thing. I saw somebody did a photo essay. It might even been on like yesterland.com or something. But basically, when it came in 98, it's like a scaled down replica, if I remember right. And
Okay.
there's an even smaller one that was like at a facility that sponsored it.
Many times you don't know.
Say it again.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. But yeah, as far as I remember, it's not the exact original from 1955.
But in the documentary, you can watch them building the original version.
So we've talked about it before on a live stream, and I'll kind of hint at it again, because especially if we go over by Galactic Grill, the roof there was a test for the aesthetic of what was going to become Tomorrowland 2055. And then we ended up getting the 1998 version of Tomorrowland instead. And the Moonliner in the Tomorrowland 2055 version was actually going to be like the centerpiece, almost like the castle of Tomorrowland. It was going to be like the giant icon for the idea. So in 1998, it kind of got demoted to Coke stand. But yeah, it's still there. And I remember it after I found that out, it made so much more sense because I came right after, to date myself, I graduated 8th grade, came down from up north to Disneyland to celebrate. And that was the year Tomorrowland opened, and it was a couple weeks after it opened, and I got a bunch of Tomorrowland merchandise, and all of it had the Moonliner on it. So you could tell it was gonna be a thing looking back, but it just wasn't. So I still wonder if they would ever try that idea again, but I don't think they will.
Oh, we should talk about the monorail.
Should we? Do we know more? Is it running today?
No, it's not. It is.
Okay.
Since I've been here, it's just been sitting there at the station.
So I'll tell me what I'm wrong about. But I had heard it was a power outage and it left people stranded on the monorail for a few hours.
That's what I
until
heard.
when they had to be evacuated by fire crew.
That's yeah. You heard as much as I did. Then.
Okay.
That's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, they could have that fixed soon, or it may never reopen.
And speaking of Tomorrowland stuff, in Tomorrowland, I don't want it to be the latter, but statistically, it's going to be the latter.
Right.
I can't imagine they wouldn't fix the monorail though.
Yeah, I would hope. I would hope they would,
especially
fix it.
when it's like key and all the art for like the Eastern expansions and stuff like that. So let's look at the lagoon when we can.
Yeah.
And spot Hank. There's the gulls.
I'll get closer to him.
Shade. Looks like there's a sub about to go by also.
When?
I just realized something. I said the Phantasmic Dragon lit up last year. It was not last year. It was 2022.
Right.
No,
It was.
2023.
Just look up the release date of Beau is Afraid. It was around then.
Well, it was a year after I got engaged because it was a year to the day. It was April 22nd. And we got engaged in 2022, so it's 2023.
Oh, there's like a meeting of monorail cast members happening.
Oh,
up there on the platform, whole bunch of them gathered.
And you heard it here first when Mike said it. Mike Celestino said this, everybody. The monorail will not reopen, and that's what they're being told right now.
You're all going to different positions.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. I hope you didn't tune in for just that 3 seconds. We are joking. We do not know. We just know that there was a power outage yesterday, and the attraction is not open today. But hey, at least that monorail got updated in 2008. We've had the same monorail since I think 1994 here in Florida.
Hey, look, the submarine pilot was
Oh,
waving
hey.
it. That was awesome. Now the monorail down there at Walt Disney World has had some issues also, right? To put it mildly.
To put it mildly. And with that, we'll move on to this comment here. Josh Wilson says the submarines are a great spot for a claustrophobic nap.
Yeah.
I know your wife doesn't do the subs, right?
Yeah, she doesn't care for this one.
And you don't either.
I've done it recently. Well, we had that challenge. It was like the Freakier Friday challenge, and Jeremiah challenged me to go on the subs, and I did it. It was fine. I don't dislike it. I think the wait is often long, and it is cramped in there. And I would rather it be the old version, to be honest. But that's just
I am a fan of the Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage, but if we want to talk about versions that would rather be, I would rather it be the version we never got.
What was supposed to happen there?
The Atlantis. The Atlantis-based submarine voyage.
All right, what do we think? We're past the 1 hour mark. Anything else you want to see?
Yeah, let's head down Main Street and end kind of by Walt.
Okay, I'm gonna go around this way.
Okay, mostly because we could talk about this now. I guess I want to see if they're alternating shows like we had talked about before.
Yeah.
And normally we start in Town Square, so I figure we could just end there also.
Sounds good.
And Fred also comes in and reminds me of the animated film box office title. I'm probably going to butcher it. Nezha 2.
Nezha, yeah.
Space ZHA space numerical
Right.
2.
So speaking of Letterboxd, there's a handy list on there that's like the top. I think it's the top 100 grossing films of all time, and I think that's like number 12 or something.
Okay.
But it's one of the glaring omissions that I haven't seen.
I have not either.
Well, we have about 30 minutes on. 25 an hour.
I also, as a completist, I'm missing one Blu-ray from my collection that I need to take care of, and I need my copy of Moana 2.
Oh, wait, they
Wow.
haven't released that on Blu-ray?
They have. I just haven't bought it.
Oh, okay.
It's not my favorite, so I haven't really
Yeah.
been rushing.
Yeah.
We'll just say that. For as much as I love the first one.
I have not seen Moana 2.
Okay.
I have not seen Wish either.
Yeah.
You should do it. We can do it. I felt.
But I saw Zootopia 2 in the theater. So don't
Was
blame
it 'cause it
me.
was a sequel, or like 'cause you were a fan of the first one, and you like these are established characters that I know and want to see more of.
No, I think it generally got a pretty good response, and I did like the first one, and I was curious to see what they were doing. I had seen clips of it at a press junket and liked what I saw.
I know I say what you will about Rotten Tomatoes. I know it was Zootopia 2 was the highest Rotten Tomato score since Raya and the Last Dragon. Which was, I know some people might come at me for this one, but Encanto was 1 point lower than Raya and the Last Dragon.
Okay.
Just saying. But yeah. And I would agree with that sentiment.
I don't know. Should I watch Wish? Should I watch Wish? Is my question.
I think you should.
Trying to make you feel.
But it's not like, oh my God, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. The more I think about it, the more I get upset because of the visuals and what they tried to do with the visuals. And I remember watching a thing with Jennifer Lee, and she was like, we tried to make each look like a beautifully illustrated drawing. Each frame of Wish looks like a handcrafted drawing. And I was like, then just draw it. Like, so, and as you watch it, and I did kind of do that, I would pause it randomly. I'm like, that is pretty. Should have drew it. And yeah, so.
I understand where you're coming from.
Josh Wilson says, I can't wait for Mike's Letterboxd reviews of Wished and Moana 2 appointment viewing. So
I'll be sure to log them as soon as I watch them. If I'll
give you my Letterboxd review of Moana 2. This was originally planned as a television series.
And you can
period. Should have stayed as a television series. Period.
How many stars?
Two. Hey, maybe I'll add that one to my list later. I just did it right here live. Fred, I say yes. Go ahead and give your opinion. I don't remember what I was talking about. Wish or Moana 2? Moana 2. I just did.
Oh, you're going to get to see the Christmas tree up close with
Hooray.
Decorations still on it.
Can you do me a favor? I just thought of this.
Yeah.
Can you pop into the Starbucks?
Yeah.
And see, because I know Florida just dropped a new set of mugs, And I said, because they have like ribbon as a design on them, and they're pink and blue. And in our post, I even said this would make more sense in California, where it's Sleeping Beauty Castle, not Cinderella Castle, because it's pink and blue, and it has the castle on it. I left that part out.
Okay.
Guys, got to make sure we see you. We didn't know where you went.
Okay, where would I find this?
Behind all those people there. Another pinch point for our continuing theme.
Sorry. I see some tumblers. Oh,
Yeah.
these pink and blue
Yeah.
mugs over here.
Yeah. So yeah, if those are there and they say Disneyland on them, then
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
That's them.
So they do exist there.
Like if she gets me sick.
I don't know if we've shown this on a live stream before, but this decor in here is all relatively new.
Oh, cool.
It's all stuff that like represents the original like source material for a lot of Disney stories. So it's Family Robinson and
If this were in Florida, probably myself included, I won't lie, that whole area would be occupied by remote workers and bloggers. So,
We're gonna be good to go.
I'll say this about Wish in terms of story, it was weak, but I felt like a lot of people should have watched it. We'll just say ahead of November of 2025. No, 2024. Sorry. That's all. Dango Bubble, is this stream HD? I know sometimes we are, but right now we're at 720p.
close enough.
So
Okay, you wanted to check Walt and Lincoln.
yeah, Nikki B wants to know, when does the tree come down? And we're still on. Yeah, not for much longer though. Sorry, Nikki, but there's a
Any day.
rewind button.
Any day, any day.
And hello, Teresa. All these people coming on and joining us now.
Folks, thank you so much for joining us here today. It's been an absolute pleasure to play for you.
Disneyland
Who's
band's
on
about
the mic?
to pass.
What is happening?
Disneyland band is playing in
okay.
front of the railroad station. They're gonna
Okay.
pass me here in a second. I'm gonna unplug my headphones so you can hear them.
Great.
You have to wait.
At Nikki B, it says, "I will be kind and rewind." And I'm thankful for that, Nikki. If you weren't, I would assess a $4 fee.
Okay, so Walt Disney: A Magical Life continuous shows all day. Mr. Lincoln, sadly,
Oh, okay.
no
I don't know.
performances.
I thought I had heard a rumor. Maybe I did, and it was just a rumor that they were already alternating.
No, I think there was a period where they needed to do a little fix them ups, fix up work. Sorry, I'm a little tired. On Mr. Walt Disney, Great Moments with Mr. Disney, and they brought out Lincoln as a backup.
Fair enough. And I'm also glad you call it Great Moments with Mr. But from now on, any refurbishment I'm referring to as they need to do some fix-em-ups. So, Haunted Mansion closing for some fix-em-ups January.
All right.
Well, everybody, thanks for joining us today
That's-
live from Disneyland Park in California. If you like this stream, be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, get notified whenever we go live. We're at the parks quite often. I know, Mike, you're going to be back here soon, I think.
I think I'm back on Monday.
Yeah.
I forget what for. Is
If not,
it
I know
Mighty
our
Ducks
next
Day?
coming up will be tomorrow with some Disney trivia live. featuring Doobie and Gideon. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, so long, everybody.
Bye.